Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. I just wanted to post another video just to chat about some of the things that I'm seeing you working on in the assignment so far and in the discussion forums and as well as the upcoming assignments. So I do want to just maybe apologize. I do notice a bit of a flicker happening in my camera, so hopefully that's not too distracting, but this video shouldn't take too long today. So week 2, I'm just going through, I'm trying to give feedback to everybody on your practice of writing competency statements. There's some good work in there. Just some general comments. Make sure you're watching for kind of that correct verb use. I know that's kind of a new way to write some things down that you're doing. It will become a lot more familiar. You will be using it a lot, so this is where we're kind of starting the practice of it. Just being consistent with the format of your statements. So go back, maybe take a look at the notes, look at the modules, just see the format that I was suggesting with the verb, kind of the general specific pieces of the statement. And then also being consistent with your tense. So some of you are using past tense, present tense, future tense, all kind of mixed together. So making sure that you're consistent with that. So the point of the assignment was to really start identifying how activities that we do tend to have lots of parts to them. You're probably not aware of how much work it actually takes to go on a motocross trip or a hiking trip or scrapbooking or whatever it is you're doing. So yeah, I was just starting to kind of get into the idea of how can we take these activities and really take them apart and figure out all the things, all the skills and competencies that are involved with it. So assignment number 2 and 3, which are the single profile and then your full complete competency profile, are now going to use some of those skills that you were practicing in the discussion forum, but it's more focusing on the skills you have. So some of you wrote more about like step-by-step that you do, which was totally fine for the practice, but with the single and full competency profiles for the assignments, I want you to really start thinking about the skills and the competencies that you have. So don't give me step-by-step instructions of how to do something, tell me what the skills are. So sometimes it's kind of tricky to differentiate between those, but once you again kind of dig into it and really figuring out what can I actually do, what are the transferable skills, what can I take from maybe one job to another. So it might be, so don't talk about operating a specific kind of a piece of equipment step by step, but maybe just a general skill that you have, troubleshooting, operation, whatever it is. So still using the verbs, still using the same format, and then from that, when you get to the full competency profile, and don't forget that's not really due till January, so we have lots of time to be working on it, but there's also a gap analysis piece that goes along with it. So with the gap analysis, now is where if you're starting to identify the skills that you have and maybe recognizing there's some areas where you're lacking a bit or areas where you want to further develop. So that's what the gap analysis is to start thinking of where can I go, where can I take this, what is some future development, and then that will help lead you into your learning plan for your directed field study. So hopefully you're kind of seeing how all these pieces fit together, leading from one assignment to the next. And again, trying to give you lots of time to balance out when you get them done, fitting them in, the time management of all your other classes and all of that. So I'll leave it at that. So hopefully that kind of gives you some ideas. There's no discussion forum for this week, so it's just kind of working on your own, getting the work done as you need. Please feel free, if you have any questions, just send me off an email or a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, thanks a lot, everybody.